Well, the first mentor that I had, her name was Susan, and she was assigned to me actually as a mentor when I first joined the Toastmasters program. And she spent hours with me going through my speeches, helping me become more comfortable speaking in front of an audience. And I would say I grew exponentially as a speaker thanks to the help of Susan. And that is what kickstarted my career in Toastmasters. And it was actually Susan that also recommended when I moved to a new city, about a year or so later, that I should stick with Toastmasters because that's really where I'll be making a lot of my friends. And so I did. And in my new group, I met a new mentor. Her name was Shirley. Now, Shirley said, "Hey, Kimberly, really think you should try this next level of leadership. It would really fit well with your goals in your career. And I think you would just be really great at this position." And so I took a leap of faith, thinking, Shirley, she wouldn't steer me wrong. And she was always there for me as I was going through my position that year. And so she served as that sounding board for me. And the third mentor I'm going to talk about, his name is Harry. And him and his wife, Terry, they sat at their kitchen table as I prepared for what was to be, so far, my most important interview of my career. And that was for the director of finance. And they helped me by going through practice interview questions, giving me tips on how to answer some of the questions. And I'll never forget that because Harry isn't with us anymore. But I really enjoyed that time that I had with him. And it means a lot to me that he invested his days with me as well. So overall, how have mentors helped me? Well, I think first and foremost, they serve as sounding boards. We often have these doubts in our mind and we think, well, that would never work. But if you can voice them to at least your mentor, they can talk it through with you and you can realize, I actually have a lot of great ideas. The second thing, recently I heard asking for help is a superpower. And I really believe that it is because we were not designed as human beings to live this life on our own and do things on our own. We are really a lot more impactful when we can ask for help and have people around us give that support. And the last thing I've learned from my mentors is my true value. As those relationships progressed, I started to realize that I was also providing value back to them. And I started to believe in myself that much more. And that two-way street became a lifelong friendship. And that is how I feel about mentorship. Toastmasters is a great place to go for that kind of support, and you can experience just about success in just about any goal that you have.